So part of the rewiring or the reprogramming of your own mind is going to require you to look at your childhood, to look at the family dynamics that you grew up in, to look at mom, to look at dad, to look at their flaws, their personality traits, to look at the way that they interacted with one another. Was mom in fear of dad, submissive? Did she maybe do anything just to get his attention or try to earn his love? Was she giving off this feeling of desperation or putting dad above even you as the kid? I'm just throwing out examples there. Only you know. But if you grew up with that kind of program being modeled to you, there is going to be a part of you that may have adopted that program, that, for example, being submissive to your partners. If it was modeled to you and you saw mom do that, you may very well be expressing that maybe in the same way or in a different way. But you're going to have to take a look at their personalities. And the hardest part in this is not getting emotionally involved in this. Anytime that something pulls at your emotions, all logic is going to go out the window. And the interesting piece is that your emotions are really from your subconscious. Your thoughts and the logic are more conscious, but the emotions, the feelings, those are subconscious. And so you have to step into the role of being the observer, being the fly on the wall, the observer, not being emotionally intertwined as you are reflecting or looking at these personality traits or habits from mom and dad. That is the only way to really deconstruct it, is to allow emotion to step to the side for a moment and just observe, okay? Look at how mom was, look at how dad was, look at how they were with each other. And the hardest part, and I'm not going to underestimate it because it's not easy. It's hard. It sucks. It can be painful. It can take some time. It can take some practice. But the hardest part is going to be seeing how those things are being expressed through you, because they might not be the exact same way that they manifested with mom or with dad. My mom had troubles in her romantic relationships, and as much as I did not want to repeat it, and when I say I did not want to, I mean I was very well aware, even in my younger years, even as a young kid of 5, 6, 7 years old, that I didn't want to repeat that I really wanted to break those patterns. I was very aware of that. I still took traits from my mom's romantic relationships. You can't help but adopt some of those programs because you grew up around it, because it was modeled to you, because essentially you're in hypnosis, purely hypnosis, for about the first 8 years of your life. But I didn't choose the same types of partners as my mom. However, I did have that same neediness in a romantic relationship. And I very much adopted that from her because of her programming. And who knows how far it goes back in the lineage. But the point is that I had to look at how I was reflecting and expressing that program. And again, being the observer, you're calling yourself out on your own stuff. And by doing that, by bringing the awareness to it, that's what allows you to now change it, to break it, to choose whatever path you want to go on, because you're no longer controlled by that program. And really, the whole reason why you do this is so that you can rise above, is so that you can become the creator of your life, because that's what we're all meant to do. We're meant to step into this self-mastery version of ourselves. And the only way to do that is to look at our flaws and our programs and to rewrite them. So that is all. I could go on and on and on and talk forever, but I want you to do it. Deconstruct it, look at it, Be the observer. And remember, you are not your thoughts and you are not your emotions. You are simply the observer of them.